100% Hard AF Seltzer is now live in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Texas, Ohio, Montana, Idaho, Oregon, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Illinois. Go to hardafseltzer.com today, click on the store locator, and enter your city or zip to find the closest location nearest you.
We are gold for energy. Send it. Incoming. Put the money in the bag, man.
As I said, your paycheck is your thank you.
What's going on back there? This is awesome! Welcome to Earth! No. Who's flying the plane? Get cockpit. Go. God.
Black Rifle Energy, dropping near you.
Welcome to Drinkin, bro. Yeah, welcome to the NFL Prediction Show. Week 13? Are we in 13? Wow. 12? I'm getting them confused here because Thanksgiving's coming up, and my D-the-haw for Thanksgiving. I go big on Thanksgiving. I actually try to talk my wife and kids to go into the Dallas game. I feel like it's a bucket list item that I should do at least once.
I'm sure the tailgating is insane.
All of it. Have you been to a Cowboys tailgate? We hate them and joke about their fan base, but the tailgate for the Dallas Cowboys is fantastic.
I have literally only been to Jerry World for Mizzou games. For two Cotton Bowls, I've been to Jerry World.
Gotcha. We don't say that word here, cotton, but
unless you're talking about Cotton,
Fitzsimmons. He's the old
Cotton,
head coach of
No, I was
Phoenix
going to
Suns.
say Cotton Weary. You know who that is?
No.
Cotton Weary?
No, who is it?
Come on.
Go ahead.
Liev Schreiber from Scream?
Boy, I haven't seen Scream since the theaters, I don't think. That's a long time for me. Scream is okay. I enjoyed it in the theaters.
What about Cotton Mather?
No.
He's a Puritan clergyman?
No.
I like Cotton Hill.
Cotton Hill's good, yeah.
Hank Hill's dad.
We are fucking way.
Cotton Hill lost his shins in Vietnam.
No,
or was it Korea?
The Pacific.
Oh, it's Pacific. That's right.
Yeah.
God, I forget how old that show is.
Yeah, all this shit is old.
NFL football.
I know, exactly. Yeah.
Shut up, Byron, you piece of shit.
God damn it, dude. We're brought to you by MyBookie.com. Promo code Drinkin' Bros doubles that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. Speaking of the Cowboys, bet on them on Monday night. That came through. I've been turning it around a little bit in the NFL here, going heavy on points. That's what I started doing, and I switched that, maybe about 5 weeks ago now, and that's starting to pay off. What's weird to me is the amount of unders this year in the NFL. And I don't know if the defensive have gotten better or if the quarterbacks have gotten worse.
Neither. I think I was talking about this with Delco the other day, actually. We're in a flip now. There was a minute where the offenses were going insane. And it was because they were doing the deep ball had kind of died, but they were dinking and dunking you to death, 15 yards, driving constantly. The defenses have adjusted. And it's why a lot of the quarterbacks look extremely mid right now.
Well, even let's take Pat Mahomes to use that example. Pat Mahomes said, I personally do not feel as if I'm throwing the deep ball enough. And he goes, I think that's a me problem here. But I'm seeing this a lot in the NFL where, let's take our fantasy football. Who's the quarterback week after week that's going to give you the big points? Right now, for me, it's Matt Stafford, who I picked up on a fucking waiver wire, for Christ's sakes. Who else other than Matt Stafford is really bringing you the big numbers every single week like they used to in the past? Because I feel like there was a good, to your point, Bob, a good 15 to 20-year run of quarterbacks who were just putting up 30 a game in fantasy football, and we just don't have that now.
I mean, Josh Allen is averaging just short of 25 points.
But he
week.
runs. Same with
Mahomes.
Same with Lamar Jackson.
Mahomes is at 22. Drake May's at 20. Matthew Stafford's at 20. Lamar and Jalen Hurts all at 20.
20 points a game?
Yep.
Are you sure Mahomes is at 20?
Mm-hmm. I've got him. He's
22?
At 22, yeah.
That's his average.
Mm-hmm.
No shit. Because when I had him last year, and he had 16.5 last year.
Yeah.
Stafford's averaging 25. This is per CBS.
Okay.
25.
Yeah, that's who I'm starting.
Mahomes
Is he number one?
No, Allen is.
Okay. What's Allen giving you?
27.4.
Makes sense. He runs more.
Yeah.
Stafford doesn't run at all.
There's about a third of the league is over 20.
That's okay. But
That's
not what it
CBS.
used
Like
to be.
in our league rules, it's
ours are a little different.
It's Josh Allen, Mahomes, Drake May, Stafford, Jackson, Hurts, and that's it. Prescott, Daniel Jones, and Caleb Williams are all at 19.
CBS gives you more points for yards, whereas ours doesn't, and it's fine, but it's not the gaudy numbers that we're used to in the past. But I look at also the defenses here, and I say to myself, like a Broncos. You told me the Broncos were going to have the best defense in the NFL. I would have said not a fucking prayer. I still don't know one guy on that defense. Do you? Can you name one other than I can name Patrick Surtain, who's famous.
What do you mean?
They just play great team defense, but there's no real superstar who's anchoring it. There's not like a Micah Parsons or somebody like that. I can't name anybody famous on their team.
Greenlaw is pretty famous. Nick Benito is one of the best linebackers in football. But yeah,
I only know him because of Derek.
It's a compilation of dudes that are really good.
Just really good. It's just a really good, like Patriots. Patriots are 9-2. They seem to have a good defense, but I can't name you one of those guys who's sexy on there. Who else is pretty good? Steelers. I can name T.J. Watt. All right, great. That makes sense to me. There's a bunch of guys on the Steelers that I can say, but they're still not as good as Denver. I think, this is just me, I think this is a quarterback issue, man. And somebody posed this the other day on ESPN of, does the NFL have a quarterback development problem? And I think the answer is yes. And I think it's the yes for a different reason. I think it's because they don't give these guys enough time to develop, and then they just chuck them and then draft another one every 2 years.
Maybe. I mean, the owners are the game is different now because, and it flows from the top down, I think. There's no like, aside from Jerry Jones, who's like very bad at his job, most franchises are looking to maximize the franchise value, right? Not necessarily give the fans a title.
Right, just their own money.
Yeah, so it's like, I know if I hold on to this asset for 10 years, I'm going to 10x my asset. That's pretty much the standard in all of professional sports, by the way. But in football, it's like, I've got to keep revenue at the gate every single year. I have to, think of it as a publicly traded company, and if I have 2 or 3 down quarters in a row, my stock value drops, and that's unacceptable to me. So I have to put out mid-teams every year, instead of doing an actual rebuild, which NFL teams do not do for the most part anymore. We're seeing maybe a couple teams start now to adjust back to that. The Jets and a couple other teams, the Saints maybe, are going to do an actual full rebuild. Oh, man, but they're not committing to it right now because it's better to keep positive revenue. And even if you lose 7 or even if you lose 8, 9, 10, 13 games that season, instead of losing most games, only winning 3 or something, but coming back the next year and being a playoff team, which used to be pretty normal.
Yeah.
In all sports, by the way, you would see teams rebuild either through free agency or the draft after doing a reset. The Braves went from worst to first in 90 to 91.
Yeah.
Right?
It's possible.
It happened a lot back in the day. It doesn't happen much anymore for that reason. So I think until NFL teams decide to fully commit to it, to the rebuild, to doing and look, I'm not even a football guy. I just think it's obvious based on the historical results that if you start with the bulk of the team and then bring the quarterback in later, makes way more sense. Or even if it's a guy you drafted early, but he sat the bench for 3 years and then came in, to backfill with a team that's now assembled for him instead of putting him out there like fucking Justin Fields or Caleb Williams or one of these guys that just gets fucking wrecked off the field at some point.
Yeah, they're like Justin Fields is done.
Yeah, they ruined him.
He's ruined.
He probably
He's
could have been.
ruined.
He probably could have been a good NFL quarterback.
I think he's Bob. I think he's ruined forever.
I know he could have been Caleb Williams, but he's not.
He's well, but hey,
I mean,
guys,
honestly, yeah, he could have been.
But for real, like if you look at Caleb Williams now in this situation of 7-3, there was a few other sports shows that I was watching, and they said the same thing of like, oh shit, do we have to start talking about the Bears now? All of us, I think, all of us, into talking heads in sports, whatever, fans, whatever you want to call us, have skipped this story because none of us believe in Caleb Williams, and they're 7-3. I look at the NFC and I look at the Eagles, and I think this is the smartest built franchise there is. Now, yes, we give Jalen Hurts shit all the time because he's inaccurate, and he's very, very hit and miss, and he was in college. But they built an entire team around this guy and said, all right, we're going to figure this the fuck out because we think you're a smart guy, you're a leader, and you can do enough stuff to win us games. They've not only won a Super Bowl with him, but they're 8-2, in which, dude, I never thought he was going to be a starting NFL quarterback when I saw his last game in college, which I was at.
Yeah.
And I don't know why more teams aren't doing that. I mean, you go down this list here, there's a gripe with all of them, to be honest with you. Bears, everybody loved the coach. They love the fucking coach.
Ben Johnson.
Yep.
Mastermind of the Lions offense for the last like 3 or 4 years.
Reminds me of a Kyle Shanahan where it doesn't really matter who's in there. It seems like they're just getting the job done because they're so good. And that's obviously a way to go as well. Because Caleb Williams, to me, isn't really dazzling my mind, and nor would I want the ball in his hands for the last second of my own team. But you can't argue with the results of the coach.
I mean, you can argue that they haven't beaten anybody good.
Yes.
Which is true. But you play the teams you have to play. That's the way it is.
But for your fan base, the fan base only cares they go to the playoffs. They don't give a shit.
I would say also.
Well, they're going to play Steelers, Eagles, and Packers in the next 3 weeks, so we'll see how that fucking
I
goes.
don't know how good the Packers are.
But the thing with the Bears,
they're
at
better
least
than the Bears.
for right now, is just that step one is winning games at all.
Yes.
Because compared to where they were, right?
Right.
Like first step is just winning the games that you should win, not necessarily taking down the Giants, not the literal Giants, but the big.
Yeah, the
boys.
big guys. Yeah. But if you're looking at this, like, all right, Daniels is out for the rest of the year. Let's start with the Eagles. We'll just breeze through it real quick. Jalen Hurts built the whole team around him. They won a Super Bowl. Chances are they get another good shot at another one here. Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott, and then whatever they've decided to do with him. He's, in my opinion, a quarterback that can never, ever win a Super Bowl. We've known this for years, but you're kind of stuck because who else is better than him as far as at least being a playoff contender?
This is Jerry falls into the same trap that the other teams do. What do you mean by better? Better at what? Better at throwing touchdowns and putting up numbers? Maybe. Better at winning games and winning playoff games? Obviously not. So, I mean, I guess it depends on what the focus of your franchise is. If you're in the business to just make money, then you play it. That's the way you play it. You sign the guy on your team that puts up the best numbers, regardless if he's a good match for the scheme that you're trying to run. And then you bring in a coach who has his preferred scheme, which is what most coaches do, and you mismatch him with players talent-wise, and then he fails, and you blame the coach.
Yeah. And right now...
And on goes this thing of ours, as they say. It's fucking stupid. In New England, they've gone through 3 different iterations of this. Let's track them all, because one of them was fucking Parcells back in the day.
Yep.
And he had this famous line, if I'm going to do the cooking, I want to fucking buy the groceries too. He wanted to be the general manager, and they let him. And he built a team that Belichick would come in and refine into a fucking perennial dynasty, right? He went into, Belichick was another one that had a very heavy hand in the general manager's office, whether he was the official or not. No move was getting made personnel-wise without him, and it was reflected on the field. They drafted fucking offensive linemen and linebackers in the first 2 rounds every year, because those are the hardest positions to replace, to be honest. And there's also a broader gap between great and okay there. The difference, if you've got one number one receiver on your team, or they tended to focus more on tight ends actually there for whatever reason, and it worked out really well for them. But I can draft running backs whenever. I can find slot receivers 3, 4, 5 round.
Whenever, yeah.
I cannot find offensive linemen that can protect Tom Brady in the 3rd round.
Yeah.
I need them in the 1st round. I need linebackers to run my defense, the scheme that I want. I need them in the 1st or 2nd round. And that's what he did. And now you're seeing Vrabel, who was a key to the success they had in that strategy, using the same strategy again. He's using the same strategy again. Watch the Patriots draft this year and next year.
It'll be as boring as you
It'll
think.
be boring, and they will make the fucking playoffs, and they're going to win a Super Bowl in the next 3 or 4 years.
Yeah. Look, they've won 8 in a row here, but like you take the Bills. If they don't have Josh Allen, I don't think they have a fucking team.
No. James Cook is great.
He's good.
He's great.
But, I mean, you have Josh Allen running as well,
Yeah.
and that certainly opens up the lanes. You take Miami. We said not to take Tua again. They did. It's going to cost them, $250 million, and that franchise sucks. The Jets, Jesus Christ, man. I mean, this has just been a horrifically run franchise for 20-something years.
For a long time.
And it's awful. Then you take the Steelers. Clearly about the coach. Tomlin gets them there no matter who the fuck is in there, and it does not matter. Ravens are, obviously heavily on Lamar. Cincinnati's heavily on Burrow. I still think those are elite quarterbacks. Cleveland Browns have never, well, that's not true. They got Baker Mayfield, but they didn't decide to play him, or?
Well, no, the last 2 seasons he was fucked up. He was hurt both years. One time he lost the season before he left, he lost all of his receivers. The season that his final season there, he had a fucked up shoulder the whole season.
Well, I mean, because it's a terrible
and
it's a terrible
played
team.
through it, and he had really nobody to throw to either. And they just gave up on him and made just the absolute wildest moves I've ever seen in professional sports. I mean, the deals they made have resulted in Shedeur Sanders starting for them this week.
Correct.
That's what it really comes down to, is like you have a guy that shouldn't have even been drafted starting at quarterback for you now.
And I'm taking the Raiders. I mean, we'll get there, obviously.
100%, yeah. But it's like that's the worst deal I think I can remember since the Red Sox sold Babe Ruth to the Yankees for $100,000.
Yeah.
I mean, that is fucking crazy. With all the picks they gave up, and to get a guy who was essentially under indictment at the time and had shown some promise on the field, sure, but only in schemed offenses. Not a guy that you bring into a run-heavy offense and he manages the game.
And he's out for another year because he's got a ruptured Achilles.
He's cut after this.
He's gone. But then you take the Indianapolis Colts. They had a lot of pieces. Bring in Danny Dimes, and they're like, look, we don't think there's that many good quarterbacks. Let's give this a fucking shot. It's gone pretty goddamn well. Jacksonville, I'm surprised, maybe you guys aren't, that Trevor Lawrence has been kind of a bust. I truly am. Being on the field with that guy in real life, he is exactly what you would build in a 3D printer of a quarterback for the NFL. He just cannot put the pieces together somehow. Houston, TBD on CJ Stroud. Tennessee Titans are, Jesus Christ, man. I mean, it just keeps getting worse every year there. That's a franchise that, well, they're getting a new stadium and everything else. But then you take the Denver Broncos. They've won every game by 3 points. They've also won 8 in a row. It is all on the defense. Bo Nix is not doing anything spectacular. Nobody on that offense is doing anything spectacular. And it's weird. Whereas you take the Chargers at 7-4. Goddamn, you put Justin Herbert on the Eagles, they might win 4 fucking Super Bowls in a row, dude. I mean, I love him. I think he's a great quarterback, but he doesn't have any fucking help there. I think with Mahomes and those guys on the Chiefs, it's just getting older, getting more tired. You're in the Super Bowl every fucking year. It happens. And I think that's all it is. They obviously got to upgrade running backs at some point.
I mean, you got to reload. This is the thing, man. It doesn't hurt you. People think, especially with a franchise like the Chiefs, I know they want to be competitive every year, and it's not a good look for a team that's assembled like that, that's had a lot of success, that has Andy Reid at the helm, to come in and win 5 games at a year. But that's what they need. They need a season where they win 5 games, not because of the draft pick, but to give them time to rebuild their roster with maybe Mahomes' talent set has changed. Maybe he's a little bit slower in this area, but smarter in this one, and they need to change the entire scheme of the game because of that. Andy Reid knows this. I just don't. It's a hard sell to the Hunt family, to be honest. To be like, hey, This isn't technically a rebuild because we're going to have most of the same players coming back, but we've got to revamp and rescheme this entire team, and it's going to suck next year.
And we're not really in a big market, but we have the best player in the NFL. So, and then Travis Kelce's going to be gone next year. Raiders,
I mean, next year would be a good time to do it. Next year would be a good time for Mahomes to have some non-career threatening, but perhaps season-ending injury, and just fucking
chill out, relax,
just fucking take
work
it.
out.
Like, not that you should
Get a
take a
divorce.
4-year off. No, he loves his wife.
Does he?
Yeah,
Mahomes?
yeah. Okay. But yeah, I think that not just for him to rest, but like the time to rebuild and rescheme. And then maybe he comes back later part of the season and jumps into that test environment and they start working some shit out and then consequence-free zone, basically. And they come back into the next season and dominate again. It's something like the Patriots have gone through some of that.
Yeah.
The Giants are a really good example of that.
God.
The Giants fucking sucked the years they didn't go to the playoffs. And one of the years they barely made it to the goddamn playoffs. They were wild card teams both times they won the Super Bowl.
Right.
And one time they fucking barely made it in.
I know.
And barely won some of those early games too. But they got 2 chips, and Eli's a first ballot Hall of Famer because they took the time to reload that team. Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
The Lions are a shocker to me. But for the most part, like, you can take the entire NFC North. Besides the Lions and Jared Goff, I don't really like any of those quarterbacks, to be honest with you.
I think it's become clear the last 3 weeks that the Rams are the best team in football. And I don't know that it's close.
They've won 5 in a row. I mean, they look good. They look really good.
I think the Rams and the Patriots, the most boring Super Bowl in the history of Super Bowls, is a decent bet to make right now.
It's not bad. It's not bad. We'll see.
And I would
happens,
this iteration of it, I might actually go to and enjoy.
I know it's in Santa Clara.
Oh no, I'm not going to that.
I'll never
Fuck
go to that. So, real quick here to give you a quick update. We'll go through last week's hits and misses, and then obviously give you this week's picks. Browns say that Shedeur Sanders will make his first NFL start, so bet accordingly.
Bob, can you look on my bookie for the ad portion? We don't have to do it right now, but see how long, or I'm sorry, see if there are prop bets up on them yet, because I want to know like completions, or completion percentage, or attempts, or something, because I'm going under on all of those.
Yeah,
he's going to be like 12.
They won't be up there till Friday.
He'll be something like 12 for 30. For 107, 108 yards.
They can go higher, worse than that.
No, they're going to have to run the ball a lot. They can't expose him too much.
Penix is having season-ending ACL surgery. That's going to be his 3rd. Way to go, Falcons. Proud of you guys. It's not like I said it draft night or anything, or the opposite. I said this would happen, and within 2 years, he's going to tear an ACL. Thanks again, guys.
You got to relax, dude.
Thanks again,
Look,
guys.
He's doing his best out there.
He fucking sucks. And now he's got his 3rd ACL surgery. Awesome, man. He's 26. Let's not forget about the shoulder surgery he's had, too. Saints have moved on from Brandon Cooks. Or Braden.
I don't think they're moving on. I think they're giving him an opportunity to go play for a contender.
For the last year. He's had 900 concussions. I'd be surprised if this guy is going to be walking upright at a certain point.
Yeah. Somebody will pick him up, though.
Yeah. Let's see. Marvin Harrison Jr. is out after an appendix surgery. So that was an emergency. He's missed the last 2 games. Sucks for fantasy owners because he's been on fire, especially with a new quarterback who can actually see him. And then, last but not least here, Jamar Chase. This is a big one, especially for fantasy owners. Got a 1-game suspension for spitting on Jalen Ramsey. So they looked at the footage, saw the same thing that we did, obviously, and he's suspended for 1 game. It's the right call. But, man, if you're in fantasy, you just nuked someone's number 1 wide receivers heading into the playoffs here. And if you're in a league as tough as ours, 1 game fucking matters, especially towards the end. Let's get to last week's hits and misses. We'll start off with the Thursday night game here. Jets, Patriots. Oh, boy. So Fields is out after this. It's going to be Tyrod Taylor moving forward, and I think this was the end of him. Also, it felt like they were trying for a draft pick. Even when they were down, they were only down by a touchdown going to the 4th. They just handed the ball off 4 downs in a row, straight up the middle. That entire game seemed rigged. Now, pick the Patriots, pick the over, won this. Got back on a winning streak here. That's great. This Sunday morning game that we do overseas, there is no reason to ever do this again. I just don't understand it. This was another 16-13 overtime game down there. Neither team wanted to win. Finally, the other team just gave them the other ball on the 10-yard line and just said, kick a fucking field goal and end this, which was the Dolphins. Next up, Falcons. Boy. Another loss to the Panthers, man. We lost one game this weekend. It was this one. I thought for sure that they would kind of turn this around and have Kirk Cousins. And no, the hype we heard about him in preseason and all that other bullshit, he is checked the fuck out on the sidelines. This team is checked out. Bijan Robinson will give you numbers. That's about it. Drake London was gone from this game. It fucking sucked. Next up was Bills Buccaneers. This isn't on our boy here, Baker. There's so many injuries. There's no fucking running backs anymore. There's no nothing for this guy. It's tough to keep up anymore. I feel bad because this could have been a real legit NFC championship contender. And now it all got shot to hell. But I also think Egbuka was probably locked up offensive player of the year for rookies. That guy's, Jesus Christ, is unbelievable.
Very good, yeah.
Texans beat the Titans. No one cares, although they're 5-5. And Davis Mills now has the second win in a row here. Do you keep starting him, or do you go with Stroud when he comes back? I don't know.
You mean Stroud's your quarterback?
I think so. But you got a 2-game win streak with this other dude. I might ride him for one more game just to see what happens. Bears came back and kicked another last-second field goal here at 19-17. God, Caleb Williams, 16 for 32, 193 yards. I mean, fine. You beat J.J. McCarthy. Congratulations. He had a worse game than you did. Packers, Giants. This was concerning because the Packers are 6-3-1, and they could have easily lost this fucking game to Jameis Winston, who's what? Is this the third or fourth quarterback they've used this year?
I don't know.
Third at least.
Russ Wilson, Jackson Darts.
Jameis. I think it's the third.
Yeah, it's the third. And they had a shot at this. Receiver quit on the route at the end, but they could have won this fucking game, man. Jalen Hyatt quit on that route, but the ball was there. So I don't believe in the Packers, and I think this is a first-round exit team, me personally. Next up is Bengals versus Steelers. But we won that. It was 6.5, so they won by 0.5 point. Congratulations for covering against the third-string quarterback on a 2-9 team, you fucking losers. Next up was Bengals versus Steelers. At 3-7, do you just sit out Burrow the rest of the year now?
Yes.
I agree. He's practicing, and if I'm him, I do not leave that practice field. There's no reason to go back for anything like this. And they still put fucking points on the board here. 46 points in this goddamn game. Can't believe it. Steelers are quietly 6-4. Chargers got destroyed by the Jaguars at home. And look, same thing with the Chargers. They're out of running backs at this point. I don't even know who they have anymore. Who started this game for them? Was it that K. Vidal guy?
I think so.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
He had 13 yards. I mean, they had nothing in this game. They even brought in Trey Lance towards the end. They were like, we're just going home. We're just going home. Injuries have ravaged this team. All they need is a couple more wins. They can still get in the playoffs, but that's going to be iffy, especially looking at the back half of their schedule. Next up was Seahawks versus Rams.
They can't run the ball at all.
Can't run the ball at all. Can't do anything.
I mean,
so I don't know what you do.
I don't know how you run a Harbaugh offense without
and half their defense
at least
is hurt.
one running back, if not two.
Half their defense is hurt. Doesn't make any sense. Seahawks, look, played the Rams, played all right. There was a last-minute touchdown that made this closer than it looked. They were comfortably up by 10 for most of this fucking game. And Durr had 4 picks in this one. Big games is not going to be your dude. I don't think they've got a shot at winning the NFC.
Definitely not against the Rams. They have his number.
Yes. 49ers, Cardinals. Man, Brock Purdy came back in for seemingly no reason whatsoever other than Shanahan proving I don't care who my quarterback is. I can get him to throw for 3 touchdowns a game. And he did. He threw for 3 touchdowns in this fucking game here. Hasn't played in forever. And they won 41-22, man. Is this a team we should worry about? Because it seems like it doesn't fucking matter who's in there. Now, a lot of this is on McCaffrey. McCaffrey's getting fucking 200 yards. I think he scored 37 points against me in fantasy this week. If he can stay healthy, they've got a shot. But quarterback-wise, doesn't really matter if it's him or Mac Jones. I think they can still win. Should we be worried about the 49ers?
Yes.
maybe grabbing one of these games in the playoffs?
Yeah, I think they'll win a wild card spot and win an early round game.
That's what I think, too. I wouldn't want to play them in a wild card. Next up was Ravens versus the Browns. Boy, if you're looking forward to Shadur Sanders, look no further than 4 for 16. And that game, my God, was he terrible. He looked like he was playing at a Division II school. Sorry, welcome to the NFL. You can't do any of that shit you were doing on the field. Really, I'm going to watch this game because I'm just curious how bad it's going to be. For real. I don't think a quarterback of this caliber that's this bad has ever started an NFL game.
It's, I mean, I don't know how you get a guy to change his instinct to turn around and run away to stepping up in the pocket midseason. Because it didn't work last week. He was doing the same shit he did in college last week.
It's a problem. The other problem was he got robbed when he was at this game. $200,000 in jewelry. I'm not kidding. His home got burglarized. Nailed it. And I'm going to watch this because I want to see the fucking downfall of it. But I will say on the flip side of this, the Ravens did not look great in this game. Came back with a weird touchdown to Mark Andrews. Did you see that? 4th and 1, it was a handoff, and he did an end around. It was a great play call, and it was awesome to watch. But you shouldn't be beating the Browns in a last-second fucking touchdown to me. That's bad. Next up, Chiefs-Broncos. My God, man. Can't believe it. Can't fucking believe any of this on both sides of the ball. You had 9 field goals in this game.
Yeah, so I won. I took the under 44.5. And then I took the Broncos money line.
This was the only game that I lost. Sorry, I lost 2 of these this week. I lost the Chiefs game. I thought for sure you had to win this game to turn your season around. I really did. And now they're 5-5, 1-4 in away games, and now the Broncos are 9-2. I mean, even if the Chiefs get in, at best, you're looking at a wild card at this point.
Yeah, they're not going to catch the Broncos, I don't think.
No.
And there's also, I mean, the Chargers are ahead of the Chiefs right now, too. So
they're 2 games behind the Chargers.
Yeah, you got to wonder when or if you shut down Mahomes for the year in a season where Kelsey wants to retire.
I still think they make the wild card. But I don't think it goes further than that, and then Kelsey retires.
Maybe. The Bills or Patriots are going to win one of those wild cards. The Chargers are probably going to win one as well.
Look at the Chargers' schedule the rest of the year. It's brutal. That's the only reason I still have them in. That's it. Lions versus Eagles. Miserable game all the way around from both teams here. Sure, you could say it's a defensive struggle, I guess. I cannot figure out the Lions this year. The Eagles, fine, whatever, man. 8-2. You can't really bitch about that. Jalen Hurts did not look great. Saquon Barkley still hasn't looked great this year. I'm sure he's exhausted from last year. But the biggest shocker to me is the Lions, man. I really believed in them, and I think I picked them to go to the Super Bowl in this show, in the pre-prediction show. And fucking A, they cannot score the goddamn ball, dude. It's nuts.
No. Goff had a really long day. And it was almost entirely because of his offensive line. He
couldn't do anything.
He got hit 7 times, 2 of which were sacks, and 10 pass deflections. 17 times when he dropped back. Out of the 37 times he dropped back, he either got hit or his pass got batted down. And he got picked once as well. It's just a long day.
Yeah. ESPN is saying Falcons are in dire straits after the Penix injury. Yeah, because they drafted him 8. Kirk Cousins is gone. Now he's got a torn ACL, so this guy's out for the rest of the year.
Are they asking me to believe that the Falcons weren't already in dire straits before this?
No
like,
shit.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What are you doing, dude? Like, yes, they've always been in dire straits. Every year, for Christ's sakes. We've never won a Super Bowl. We're always in dire straits. So fuck you, dude. Do we have sponsors, Bob?
My bookie, baby.
I want somebody to sponsor me at this point, okay? Because I feel like I need the suicide hotline, Alcoholics Anonymous, something like.
You're gonna call Jack and see if he'll hug you.
My God, dude! I'm reading that off the page here with the Falcons injury. I was like, oh, you're right. We don't even have a fucking quarterback next year. Like no one. Which I guess is better than what we have. We've only won 3 games, so shit. Take somebody in the 7th round next year and have fun with that. We got mybookie.com. Promo code Drinkin Bros doubles that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. I'm getting better in the NFL. So I've turned things around in the NFL a little bit. College still on fire. Partner picks are up there. And I will be doing it in college this week. This is not a homer pick. I can promise you that. This is simply an injury pick and overlooking this game. I'm going to take Maryland plus 14 against Michigan.
The line is 13.5.
I know. I'm going to bump it up.
Can you do that for Prize Picks?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm bumping it up a half a point, just in case I push. But I don't think you're going to need it, man. In real life, I'm going to sprinkle the money line. But in this, I'm going to take the points just to be safe. But they've overlooked this game in the past, man, to get to Ohio State. And vice versa. Ohio State will overlook Rutgers. I don't know if they cover that 33.5 or whatever the fuck it is. But they don't have the same injuries that Michigan has. So that's going to be my lock of the week. But if you're out there and you're trying to make some real fucking money right now, Super Bowl odds, this is the craziest shit. Pull those up, Bob. I mean, who's favored? The Patriots, probably? They shouldn't be, by the way. I don't think they should be. I don't think they win a Super Bowl this year.
Super Bowl 60 odds. The Eagles are number 1, and the Rams are just behind them at number 2.
Are they really?
Yeah.
What are the Rams coming in at?
Plus 560.
Fuck you, dude.
About 5.5
Are you
to 1.
kidding? God damn it. I said I was going to bet on it 2 weeks ago, and I forgot. That's my fault. All right, what are the Eagles at then?
Plus 530.
Bills?
Plus 840. They are the third favorite.
Okay, and then who's next?
Colts are next at plus 950. Then the Chiefs at about 10 to 1. Lions at about 11 to 1. So on and so
forth.
forth.
What are the Bills at? What are the Bills at?
8.5 to 1.
That seems like the sexiest pick right now.
What are the Patriots at?
That's what I was about to say. 16.5 to 1 for
Whoa,
the Patriots.
really?
Yeah.
I would take.
If they stay healthy, just healthy.
I would take the Patriots. The Patriots can beat anybody in football right now because of the style of play. Mm-hmm. Because no matter what you're good at, you've got to come play their game because that's the way it is.
Slow
right?
and efficient.
Yep.
Yep. That's not bad. What are the odds?
16.5 to 1 for the
All right.
Patriots.
All right.
And if you want to get real long Hail Mary here, the Niners are 32 to 1.
Oh. Well, it might be worth a hunch, dude. You know, who knows? Who knows, man? Especially if Julian Saint wins his fucking Heisman here. But yeah, great time to bet it. So bet on the Super Bowl now because we have no idea. Nobody has any idea. So pick one of these teams and
It's
go.
not a blue blood year,
No.
so anything can fucking happen. If there's a long shot on your brain, just sprinkle $100
I
on it.
agree, man.
Yeah, I think the not the Broncos. Sorry, I think the Patriots and the 49ers are interesting bets. By the way, the props are not up yet for anything other than the Thursday night game.
Friday. What about
Friday
what were the odds on the Rams? It's like 6 maybe.
5.5 to 1.
5.5. That's what it should be. I'm going to sprinkle that one too, probably with 500.
I wish I would have. 2 or 3 weeks ago it was like 15 to 1. I just fucking forgot after work. I'm so pissed off. Whatever, man. But out there, dude, you believe in the Bills? That's great numbers. You believe in the 49ers, Patriots? We got a lot of Patriots fans. Great time to bet, man. So do that now. These futures really fucking pay. And then my bookie will hedge their bets. So they're trying to offer me $3,000 for this Julian Saint thing right now. I took the first one, so I took $1,000 off the board. I got 2 left. They're going to do that. So as you get closer, you know who else I just cashed in was the Steelers. Surprisingly, dude, I bet $100 on the Steelers. Quick hunch, like I said. My payout was $80 if I hit it now. So it's kind of like fucking deal or no deal. So I hit it and took the 80 because I don't think the Pittsburgh Steelers can win the Super Bowl. So it's like, just give me my money back and I'll be fine. They do cool shit like that. These guys are the best in the biz. Go to mybookie.com, promo code Drinkin Bros doubles that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. If you want tickets to any of these games, go to drinkinbrostickets.com. They're all pretty cheap except for the Bears. Bears have always had a diehard fan base, so it's not surprising. And the fact that they're relatively good this year, tickets are expensive, man. Last row is going for $315.
Yeah, you know they're getting rid of Soldier Field too, right?
Are they really?
Like they're going to build a new stadium out in the suburbs somewhere.
Interesting.
Which is really funny because right across from Soldier Field is the Chicago Football Museum or whatever right there.
Yeah.
Right there on the water. It's like part of the whole thing. Like,
Yeah.
now what?
It's a hard. Have you been there?
To Soldier Field?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
It sucks. It's a hard stadium to get to. Like it's a
It's
long
all those
fucking walk.
All
I usually
those
have to take
yeah. All those Midwestern stadiums are like that. Fucking Lambeau sucks. I mean, it's old.
No, it's not.
And
it's
a lot
not
of
that
winning
it's
has been
old. It's
done
just
there.
far. It's a
Yeah.
far walk, and then you got to take a rickshaw and all that shit.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like it's Notre Dame is like that. all these stadiums need like severe upgrades.
Upgrades, yeah. And the Bears, you're really far away from the field in that game.
Yeah.
So build it in closer. Good. I like that.
They should start building NFL stadiums like soccer stadiums.
If they build it next to the Wrigley Field, dude, what a dream.
That would
What
be
a
dope. Yeah.
fucking
I don't know if
dream,
there's room
dude.
in Wrigleyville though. To be
There's
honest,
not. There's not. Every square inch is taken up.
I mean,
there.
they should tear down the White Sox stadium and then the rest of South Chicago. Tear it all down.
I'd drop a J.
Turn the whole thing into a fucking football arena.
Turn it to glass first,
Yeah.
and then rebuild over it, and just. It's a gentrification we've never tried
Yeah.
before.
The question is, how do you? How then could the state of Illinois afford to feed J.B. Pritzker?
I don't know.
Because he eats a lot.
Well, he's very good at gambling. Have you heard?
That's what he says. Yeah.
That's what he says. So, yeah. Get fucking tickets to any of this shit because most of these are pretty fucking cheap here going down. Like if you want to go to the Titans game, it's $15. Sorry, $15. Cardinals game, $15. Saints, Falcons, rivalry, New Orleans, $20. Those are fucking fun, dude. We're $10 cheaper than StubHub. Go to drinkinbrostickets.com. Concerts, motocross, all that other shits. You name it, football, college, everything. Oh my, playoffs, everything's coming up. Great time. Go and take the kids out, dude. That's what we do all the time. Just take them something weird and go just to do it. And then next up, last but not least, we got hardafseltzer.com. If you're partying for any of these games, dude, rivalry week is coming up in college football. Stock on up, dude, for Thanksgiving, for the holidays. You're going to see people next week you don't want to fucking hang out with. 8% really fucking helps. Really does. Those tall boys really fucking help, dude. You get a tall boy in your goddamn hand like this, you're ready to fucking go.
People know you mean business.
Yes.
If you show up to, like, let's say, a business meeting or court or to pick your children up from school and you're carrying one of those tall boys right there, people know you're fucking serious.
Yes. And they're ready to do deals with you.
Yes.
Over and over.
Including your teachers, your parents, or I'm sorry, your children's teachers, and you may need to do deals just in case your children are dum-dums.
Dum-dums, dude. That's the only reason we're doing an NIL deal, so I can get my kids into fucking college. If they're dumb, we'll find out. But go to hardafseltzer.com, click on the store locator, enter your city or zip, and it'll take you to the closest location nearest you. Buy a 12-pack or it's Hall Boy. Support us, support the show today. And Tuscaloosa, Alabama, that's Circle K right across from the stadium there. It's about 2 minutes away. Stacked up. Buy them up for the Iron Bowl, dude. Get ready to fucking rage. And we're doing the same here. Got a lot going on. And I'll be doing a live watch for Ohio State, Michigan, so you know. I'll use my other finger. This fucking fridge is going to be stocked full of booze, dude. Because who knows what's going to happen in that goddamn game. If it was like it was last year, I might fucking hang myself live on air. All right, Thursday night game. We got Bills at Texans. This is Bills -6. Who you got, D'Anthony?
I think the Bills are good here, but I probably will wait to make my actual wager to see
Stroud's going to start?
if Stroud's going to start. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how much that would affect my wager or the line. I don't know that it would affect the line that much. It might go to -5 and 5.5 or 5 instead.
Maybe. Bob, do you got is Stroud playing? Do we know? CJ Stroud?
I saw something on him that the status was still up in the air. Let me double check right now.
He is listed as out
Fuck.
with a concussion for now. All right. But that's the estimated return date given by the team is November 30th, which is next week. So he's out.
Oh, so he's out.
Jalen Petre's out, and then Will Anderson's questionable.
So none of this year's made sense to me. Here's what I'm going to do with this game. Because I like to tease it and I like to watch the whole thing. You know me on Thursday nights, man. I enjoy it. And right up the street here, we got a sports bar next to the studio called Backspin. They serve Hard AF Seltzer. I usually take my kids and grab some wings and some fun stuff, and we'll watch like a first half of this game. But I want to bet the whole thing. Give me, and I've been pretty successful the last few weeks doing this. Give me the old 7-point MyBookie teaser. Give me Texans plus 13 and drop that over under from 43.5 all the way down to 36.5. Who you got?
I'll take the Bills -6.
There you go. Bills play wonky, man. Every other game seems weird for them, and on the road, they're a real hit and miss team here. So, yeah, Nico Collins is healthy. Mills is using fucking Nico. Nico's going to crack 1,000 yards this year.
Josh Allen has never lost a game on Thursday night.
Really?
He is 8-0 in his career.
Well, then he's bound to lose.
74% completion percentage.
Bound to lose.
18 touchdowns.
Yeah,
rating of 110 on Thursday.
Look, you can't be great every fucking day. You know what I'm saying?
Sure you can. On
Sure
Thursdays.
Sure can. Can't have the number one book in America right now either. Final Inch is out there for sale. Paperback, hardback, all that other stuff. I'm number one.
Softback.
Softback, wetbacks. Your mom's back.
Snowbacks.
Thank you. Everybody's back, too.
Yeah, anybody that gets involved.
Beat Judd Apatow, so fuck you, Judd. Fucking homo. Next up, we got Steelers versus Bears. Oh, my. This is Bears minus 2.5. Woo! What do you do here? What do you do here? Tomlin versus Caleb Williams versus nail polish.
Steelers plus 2.5.
I'm going to do the same thing. I still don't believe in the Bears. Prove me wrong.
It's not a matter of believing in him or not. The Bears are leading the league in interceptions and takeaways. That's where they're getting most of their all these extra chances for their offense to score because their offense is mid-efficient,
right.
But they're getting more opportunities. Mm-hmm. And Bob talks about this with college basketball a lot. You can tell with a coin flip matchup, if you take the team that gets more takeaways, the coin flip is in your favor at this point, right? Same thing here. The Steelers don't turn the ball over. They just don't, ever. They don't fumble. They don't throw interceptions. Rodgers really hasn't, except for 1 year in his whole career, been a high interception guy.
And Rodgers owns the Bears.
Yeah, and he does own the Bears, and he said so a number of times.
A number of times in Chicago.
Yeah, I expect. I don't expect huge numbers out of Rodgers. Anything,
Me neither.
Probably somewhere in the low 200s, but I expect maybe a touchdown and no picks.
Mm-hmm.
And the Bears can't win without picks. You can look at their games. They haven't beat a team with a 500 or better record.
Nope.
2, they haven't fucking beat anybody without getting picks. So this is not a good matchup for them.
Steelers. Steelers plus 2.5 for me. Thank you very much, and I'll take it. And I want to watch this game just out of curiosity because if the Bears win, we're going to have to really start talking about the fucking Bears at 8-3 for Christ's sakes. They'll be 7-3
Mm-hmm.
currently. Next up, Patriots against the Bengals. This is New England minus 8. Jamar Chase is out for this game here. That is a big fucking deal. Who you got?
P. Ryan is doubtful. Dejon Anthony is out. He's still on the IR. They're one of their better safeties. Gesicki is out. Jamar Chase is out. Yeah, Patriots minus 8.
Same.
I don't think this is. I think they're going to be the first. I don't think I could have guessed this season. I thought next season they would be really good, but they're about to be the first 10-win team.
I said in the preseason that this was going to be an improved team. They were going to go to the playoffs.
Improved is something, but
yes,
not
but
this.
10-2 is fucking nuts. I'm taking the Patriots as well. There's no weapons here for Flacco now that Jamar Chase is out. He doesn't know the playbook very well, which is fine. It's Flacco's Flacco, right? But he's doing these 10-yard outs. I watched because I bet on a lot of his games. He was doing these 10-yard outs to Jamar Chase, and they were hitting over and over and over again. Now he doesn't have them.
Yep.
So I don't know what they do here, and it also feels like they've given up now at 3-7. And if I'm them, I pack it in, try to get Burrow healthy for next year, and just call it a day.
I mean, if you want to take the over/under on if you want to bet this game, take the over on T. Higgins touchdowns. If it's probably 0.5. You have to go check on Friday because they're not out yet.
Yeah, they're not out yet.
But it'll be 0.5. Even if it's 1, I'd take it because I think T. Higgins has 2 receiving touchdowns in this game.
He's going to have to if they're going to score. I don't like the over/under in this one at 49.5.
That's way too high.
I agree.
Although the Patriots have been fucking scoring, so.
They have.
Yeah.
But the Bengals,
yeah.
I don't know how they score in this game.
We'll see.
Without Jamar Chase. Next up, you got the Giants at the Lions. This is Lions minus 10. Who you got?
It's too many points for me.
Same, man. Also, the other weird number here is the over/under is 50.5. Mm-hmm. That's one of the higher over/unders I've seen this year in the NFL.
The Lions' defense has not looked great. They held Philly to 16 points, but remember Philly was only 1 for 3 in the red zone, so they beefed 2 of them. That game should have been like 30-9. To be fair,
if you're looking at this. Jameson is the starter here. I'm gonna tease this down. I'll take Detroit minus 3. and then jack up that under to 57.5 because I don't think they hit it. I just don't know how the Giants score in this.
I mean, they've got Wan'Dale Robinson is really good.
He's great.
But they like Tyrone Tracy and Devin Singletary are just okay as a running back core. Obviously,
the Giants are 2-9. At what
Yes.
point do you tell Jameis, hey, we'll give you a bonus. We'll throw you some money here. Can you just fucking lose these games, lose out for us because we want another great draft pick?
I think you just let him be himself.
Yeah. Oh, also, the Falcons don't have a first-round draft pick next year. Thank you for that. Thank you for telling me that. I greatly appreciate that.
Is that somebody put that in the chat?
Somebody texted me that. And I was just like, oh, thanks. Thanks, Mom and Dad. No, we don't have a first-round draft pick either, so we can't do anything next year. It's going to be a horrible franchise. Next up, Vikings, Packers. Ugh. Green Bay -6. I don't believe in the Packers. I really don't. Now, you know my hatred for the Vikings, which is strange because I think if you guys got a good quarterback, if you guys had Herbert on your fucking team, you might win the Super Bowl with Justin Jefferson and Addison and all those fucking guys. But you don't. And for that reason, Green Bay at home, I'm going to give me the Packers -6. I don't want to do it, but I don't have a choice.
I'm not doing that.
Is Jacobs hurt? Is Josh Jacobs hurt? The running back for Green Bay? He might be, by the way.
It says, how long is
Okay.
Josh Jacobs out? So let's see when he comes back
This
here.
is going to be a 17-7 game. I'm going to call that right now.
He's listed as questionable right now, so he might be back for this.
So is
game.
my sexuality. It's questionable.
Jaden Reed is still on the IR. The starting center for the Vikings is out with a concussion,
Weird.
and Okuda is out as well.
Yeah,
Their
they're going to
best
get fucked.
defender.
They're going to get fucked. Give me the Vikings. Give me the Vikings.
Well, those are both Vikings that I mentioned.
Oh, I'm sorry. Packers. Give me the Packers. Packers -6. I said Packers -6. I would never take the Vikings. Packers -6 in this one. Next up, we got Seattle at the Titans. -13.5 here for Seattle here at the Titans. Tickets are $9. $9 if you're out there in Nashville and want to go see a 1-9 team. Look, there was a gruesome injury for Ridley. He got carted off. Cam Ward is awful, but he also has no line, nobody to throw to, no nothing. I'm sure Seattle covers this and wins this fucking game, and it's a turnaround for Durr. Whenever he's not playing somebody important that it matters and people are watching, he does great. So, yeah, I think they win this. And 13.5 is just cock-teasing enough to say, it's not 2 touchdowns. All they have to do is win by 2 touchdowns. You're going to have a point. And you're gonna con me into it, so give me Seattle in this one. Who you got?
Yeah, I mean, look, this is the kind of game where Darnold thrives. I just don't. I don't know that the Titans score at all. So Seattle 13, I'm fine with that. But when you see a low over like that, it's very tempting. But I don't think I can do it because I don't think the Seahawks are going to go out and score 40, and I don't think the Titans are going to score
I don't
at
either.
all. So
I don't either.
it's probably like 33-3 or something like that.
Yeah.
Which doesn't hit the fucking over.
30-7.
I don't know, but one of those scores goes from field goal to touchdown, and you fucking lose. So I'm not playing that game. But I'll take Seattle 13.5. I think they're gonna fucking blow these guys out.
So do I. Titans have given up. Chiefs against the Colts. All right. This is one of the best games of the day, and I'll tell you why. Not because the Colts are 8-2. I think the Chiefs have to win this fucking game, or they'll be 5-6. Like, you're looking at you can't if you lose 7 games, that means you're 10-7. You're pretty fucked at that point. Like, I would be stunned. This is Chiefs -3.5 at home, which they always do this bullshit, and give it to the home team. But the Colts look like a well-rounded football team here. What do you do in this?
Colts money line.
Really?
Is what I'll be taking. Yep.
Fuck you.
I think they're gonna fucking hammer the Chiefs this week.
I can't. I'm like fucking Gyllenhaal. I can't quit you.
Which
I
one?
can't quit the Chiefs, dude.
Maggie or
No, the gay one. Jake. He's not gay in real life. I'm talking about Brokeback Mountain. I can't quit the Chiefs. I never have been able to. I'll knock this down a half a point in case it's a push. I just can't wrap my mind around the Chiefs not making the fucking wild card. I can't do it. I'm sorry. And I might be totally wrong, and I'll eat my dick. I'm not going to cut it off like Vrabel or anything, but I'll try to suck it live on air next week. Like, if I'm wrong about this, I can't. They're 4-1 at home. They do great at home. I just can't believe that they would be fucking 5-6. I just have a hard time believing that. I can't wrap my mind around it. I know the Colts are good, but give me the Chiefs -3. Next up, you got Jets against Ravens. Fields is out. Tyrod Taylor starting. This is Ravens -13.5. I actually don't like that spread.
That's too many.
There's some monster lines this
Yeah.
week.
I agree, and I don't think this is justified. I think Tyrod Taylor has been hit so many times in his career that he's used to it, and like, I think they cover. I think I can take the Jets.
Maybe. I'm not getting involved in that. I don't think. So you're the Ravens. Certainly, you want the Jets still have a pretty decent defense, even if they can't maintain possession on offense, which is gonna at the end of the game is gonna cause them problems for sure. The late third and all the fourth quarter, probably considering how much the Ravens are able to run the ball. However, they don't give up big chunk plays on the run game, which is how the Ravens score a lot of their fucking bulk points. So I just don't. I don't think that's a good bet.
You know what I'd love to do in this game? God, it's probably going to burn me. I did this once with and ironically, it was the Ravens. So my bookie, if you bet 4 different teams or overs, unders, or whatever, right? Only 4. You can only do it with 4. You can jack it up 13 points. Give me, just because I want to see how hilarious this looks. Because I'm going to do it with the next game as well, all right? Hear me out on this. Give me the Jets plus 26.5. Okay? Jets plus 26.5. Knock this over under down to 4. So this will be 31.5. That'll bring it to a 17-14 game, essentially, or 20-17 game, somewhere in there. And then I'm going to couple that with the next game, which is awful. This is Browns at Raiders. Okay? I'm going to go the other way across the 0. Give me Vegas plus 9. And this over-under is the lowest I've ever seen in the NFL, 36.5 in a dome stadium. Usually it's like that for weather-related issues. It's not. This would drop that over-under down to 23.5. Would be a 14-10 game. Is that possible? Or do the Raiders just score 24 on their own?
I'm just taking it straight up. Browns, Raiders under 36.5.
As the under. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I am very confident in that, actually.
It's going to be disgusting.
It's going to be an awful game. I mean, the only reason to watch this is if you're betting it. There is no other. Let's face it. None of us have Browns or fucking Raiders players. Maybe than Genty, I guess, in fantasy. But man, dude, do you pick up the Raiders defense in this game if you're in fantasy? I mean, Jesus Christ. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to do these 13-point teasers and use these all the way around. These 2 disgusting games. It's been a disgusting year in the NFL. I'm a disgusting person, and I've got a lot of self-loathing issues right now that I'm kind of working out on air. And a lot of that has to do with the Falcons and where my parents moved me as a child. I almost blame them. I might call my parents after the game and say, why'd you move me from
Is there a way to
Atlanta?
divorce your parents? Yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah, emancipation.
He is 70 years old.
No, I am fucking Abraham Lincoln, dude. I will emancipate them for moving me to
It
Atlanta.
might have to be more of figurative
Figuratively?
emancipation.
Hang on,
Yeah,
but they also were the ones that were like, hey, we love Ohio State, and they're from Ohio originally. So, like, I'm with the greatest team and then the worst team. So, like, fuck, dude, what do you do there? Having one great team is it's greedy at this point. So I'll slow my roll.
I guess I
Maybe
would
I'll slow down.
probably just not buy them anything for Christmas this year.
Yeah.
And make a deal with them. Like, you don't get presents again until the Falcons win.
Win a Super Bowl, yeah. And they're going to tell me we don't have a first-round pick next year.
No, that's on you.
And-
Jerry. It's on you, Jerry.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Next up is, Jaguars, Cardinals.
Nope.
No.
Dude, Do not spend American dollars on this. If you've got some like Prussian francs or Iraqi dinar with a Saddam still on it, you can bet those on here. But otherwise, I would avoid that.
Bet some bot on this game. Next up is Eagles at the Cowboys. This is Eagles minus 3.5. Who you got?
Cowboys money line.
Really? Why?
Because it's funny. The Eagles look like shit right now.
I know.
They can't.
I know.
The Eagles cannot get their offense together, and the Cowboys' offense is fine.
Yeah.
And their defense is okay. I mean, it's better right now than it was at the beginning of the season. It still sucks, but they've done quite a bit better job, not just defense in general, but improving their turnover ratio since the first part of the season. It was pretty bad there for a minute.
Yeah.
And they've climbed their way back into like the middle third. So
4-5-1 for the Cowboys.
yeah.
I'm going to take this down 0.5 point, and I'll take the Eagles in this. I just can't. I can't bet on the Cowboys 2 weeks in a row. Last week is the first week I ever bet on the Cowboys in my entire life. I won, but I wasn't proud about it. I didn't feel good about myself. It's not like I put money in the fucking jar, during Christmas for one of those little fucking red buckets or anything. But yeah, give me the Eagles minus 3 over this. I can't see the Cowboys winning 2 in a row. Sorry. Falcons versus Saints. I believe they've canceled this game. I'm getting word from Roger Goodell here. Do they cancel this, or just are they going to put this on Nickelodeon, Nick for Kids? Because the spread right now is 1.5. You have a fucking death wish. I don't even know who is starting for the Falcons then. Kirk Cousins?
Easton Stick. I have no idea.
Stop.
I mean, Easton Stick is their second string quarterback now.
Is he really? I don't even know who that is.
I don't either. I just looked it up.
Easton Stick?
Yeah, he went to North Dakota State.
Come on. Easton Stick is
You
who
don't
we
remember?
got, bro?
That's his name. And by the way, an Easton Stick, you could also say is an Easton bat or an Easton fucking hockey stick.
He's named. I mean, if he went to North Dakota State, he's probably from Minnesota. So he was named after a hockey stick.
Oh, God, dude. What a fucking nightmare. Tickets are $20. No, I'm not betting this. I'm not watching.
But he does
This is
have-
our biggest rival, too.
He
And
played 5 games, started 5 games for the Chargers in 2023.
Stick did?
And he had a 64% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. It's not terrible.
You know what's weird? All this team needs, the Falcons, is a good old-fashioned Matt Ryan game manager. That's all they need, and a white head coach. Sorry.
Or Mike Tomlin, who is basically a white man.
Yeah, I'll take Mike Tomlin too, but he's not going anywhere. Look, guys, the Falcons decided to rehire a coach from 2 years ago that was 4-11. And they said, man, we love him so much in that 4-11 season. Let's bring him back to head coach again. Raheem Morris. I don't wish fentanyl ODs on a lot of people in life. And I'm going to keep the next sentence to myself, but you can guess what it is. I'm not betting this game. And it doesn't even matter if the Falcons lose out because we have no pick. So what the fuck are we doing here? Next up is Buccaneers Rams. Great fucking game. Sunday night game. SoFi Stadium. Rams minus 7 here. Who you got, Anthony?
Rams minus 7.
I'm going to knock this down 0.5 point and take the Rams as well. Playing really well. I feel bad for Baker. It's their team is dead. He's going to try his ass off though.
Yeah.
He'll give it his all, and this will be a hell of a game to watch just because of him. But give me the Rams, man. They're rolling right now, and they look like they could win a fucking Super Bowl, dude, for real. All right, last but not least, Panthers versus 49ers. I would have said this was a dog shit game. However, I did, because I had money on the Falcons, I did watch the Panthers play. Bryce Young, man, is really starting to turn it around, and he doesn't have the sexiest team. Like
He's got McMillan, who's good. He's got Rico.
he's got okay.
Like Chuba, however you say his name.
Chuba Howard?
And
Hubbard?
Rico Dowdle are both good running backs.
Dowdle's really fucking good.
He's really good.
I like him a lot.
There's enough
7
parts of this team to be entertaining.
Yes,
It is.
7 points is too much in this game, I think. I don't think the 49ers win by 4 probably. I don't think they cover 7.
I think they do.
Their run defense is okay.
It's okay. Drop 0.5 point, and I'll take San Fran in this one. And then I'm going to take this in all the teasers and fun stuff as well, because it's the Monday night game and I want to watch it. And we're heading into Thanksgiving week, and people will be going on vacation and all that other stuff. And I'll drop this down to a pick'em game, take San Fran, and then I will take this over down to 41.5. And then I'll also take San Fran minus 6.5. I'm going to bet this a bunch of different ways and just enjoy my life, because Thanksgiving's here. It's been a fucking crazy year for Hard AF. Book is currently number 1 right now, The Final Inch. You can buy that now on Amazon. Been a great year. Exhausted working on the audiobook right now, and I just want to enjoy the game. Eggnog is being sold at stores. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a fucking nog dog, dude. I nog hard.
I haven't gone in on the nog yet, but I've started slamming the Christmas beers. Are also all out.
Really?
The Christmas beers have been on the shelves for about a week and
Who
a half.
do you go to here for Christmas beers?
Oh, man. One of my favorites is probably St. Arnold's Christmas beer. I forget. I think it's just Christmas Ale.
Okay.
They're a Houston brewery. Love them a lot.
All right.
Other than that, I just kind of float around and see what's out there. But they're the one I look forward to every year.
Nice.
Boulevard Beer in KC has a great one, but they don't fucking sell it down here. So
okay. I'll mix it up with the eggnog. By the way, the one I don't like is the Southern Comfort one.
No, well, I need just a lot of people like rum in the eggnog. I go bourbon.
Rum. I go rum. Is there a bottle of it up here?
Yeah.
There was.
I think so.
I'm gonna take it home. So I'm a rum guy with my nog, and then I like the generic HEB eggnog. I don't want to fucking name brand bullshit. Get it out of my face. I want to be dirty with this, and I really fucking enjoy a goddamn glass of eggnog with rum more than anything in this world. This is my favorite time of the year. I'm not kidding.
Go outside on your porch. It's a steamy 72.
It's
drink
the
some eggnog.
only time I can go out on the porch in the state of Texas, for Christ's sake. So I'm going to enjoy myself. Appreciate you tuning in. Join us for Drinkin Bros podcast here. We'll be live in about 10 minutes on Drinkin Bros podcast on Patreon. Bet with us or against us on mybookie.com. Don't forget to use that promo code Drinkin Bros to double that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. Rate this show a 5-star on Spotify. All the video is up there, and the video is incredible. The quality there is amazing. Spotify has knocked it out of the park this year. And then pop on over to iTunes, rate the show a 5-star, and leave a quick review. Yes, that is all the advertisers care about. No, there is no video. And then no, they have no plans to do it either. So you can stop hitting me up about it. That's a Tim Cook thing. He's a pussy. And Steve Jobs sucks. So he kind of ruined life, to be honest with you. I hate Apple. I hate all their fucking products. But we still got to go rate and review this shit. For Anthony Hollaway, I'm Ross Patterson. This is the NFL Prediction Show, Week 12. Good night, everyone.